So you've seen them, right? All those flashy thumbnails saying you can earn lakhs of rupees every single day just by using AI. It sounds amazing, but let's be real. There's a part of you that's probably wondering, is any of that actually true? Well, is it the truth, or is it just a slick thumbnail promise? In this explainer, we're going to cut through all the noise and talk about the real, practical way to use AI to build a system that can generate actual, serious income. But I'll tell you right now, getting there requires a huge mindset shift. So let's get one thing crystal clear right from the get-go. AI does not just give you money. It's not a magic money machine. You can't just open up ChatGPT and say, hey, put $1,000 in my bank account. It just doesn't work that way. What AI actually does is help you build a business, and it helps you do it faster and way cheaper than ever before. Think of it as a tool, a ridiculously powerful tool that gives you insane leverage. And that's what generates the money, the business. This right here is the fundamental idea you have to grasp. You've got to stop looking for the magic button and start thinking like an entrepreneur who's just been handed a superpower. All right, so if AI is our new superpower, what exactly does it do? Let's break down what its core functions are in a real-world business context. At its core, AI really does three critical things for a business. 1, it massively increases your speed. 2, it slashes your costs by handling tasks that used to require expensive people or software. And 3, it allows for some incredible automation. Now, when you put those three things together, that's where the magic happens. One person can now have the output of a small team. That right there is the real power. Okay, so let's get practical. How do we harness this power? Model number 1 is building what I call an AI service agency. This is all about using AI to deliver really high-value services to clients who are more than happy to pay top dollar for them. And listen, we're not talking about just any old services. We're talking about super in-demand skills that businesses, especially in places like the US, are desperate for. Things like AI-powered content writing, social media management, helping people optimize their resumes in LinkedIn, or even setting up simple AI automations for companies. Let's drill down on a super concrete example. AI-powered resume optimization. This niche is a goldmine, seriously. First, you just need to learn the basics of how hiring software called applicant tracking systems, or ATS, works. Then, and this is the cool part, you use AI to rewrite a client's resume so it's perfectly tailored for a specific job they want. And finally, you just offer this service on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr, where people are already looking for exactly this kind of help. But can you really make money doing this? Oh yeah, a goal of $500 a week isn't some fantasy. If you charge a pretty standard $125 per resume, you only need to land 4 clients a week to hit that number. See? This is a perfect example of how a specific skill, boosted by AI, turns into real tangible income. Okay, so that was the service model. But what if you're not interested in working for clients? What if you'd rather build your own thing? Well, that brings us to model number 2, creating an AI-powered media brand. Now, the cool thing here is this usually involves creating faceless content, meaning you never have to show your face on camera. The secret is to pick niches where advertisers pay a lot for views. That's what we call a high CPM. Think about topics like finance, business, AI tools, luxury, anything that attracts a valuable audience. More valuable audience means more money for you. And the process for this is way simpler than you'd think. First, you pick one of those high-paying niches. Second, you use something like ChatGPT to quickly generate short 45-second scripts. Third, you hop on a simple tool like Canva or CapCut to create easy videos using stock footage and text. And finally, and this is the most important part, you post consistently. We're talking at least one video every single day. Now, you really have to understand this part. For this model to work, it's not about making one viral hit. It is a number scheme, plain and simple. The secret here is volume and consistency. You have to commit. You've got to plan on posting something like 60 to 90 videos over 3 months before you can even start expecting to see results. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And you know, this whole idea of consistency brings us to our final and honestly our most important point. We have to be really clear on AI's true role in all of this. Because here's the truth. AI can't do everything for you. Real sustainable income comes from the human stuff that AI can't replace. It takes skill, which you have to develop. It takes that consistency we just talked about. It takes building systems, learning how to market yourself, and you know what? It takes having the courage to just start in the first place. So look, if you only remember one single thing from our whole conversation today, let it be this. AI is not a shortcut. It is an accelerator. It takes the hard work you're putting in and it just multiplies the results. But here's the really exciting part. This opportunity is 100% real. If you pick one of these models, you focus on it like a laser for 90 days straight, and you target those high-paying markets, a truly high income isn't just possible, it's achievable. So, at the end of the day, the question isn't whether AI can generate big money. We already know it can. The real question we should be asking is about you. Are you willing to stop chasing those shiny shortcuts and actually build something serious with the most powerful tool ever created? The choice is yours.